and today we're going to master it. We are talking about relative pronouns.
Okay, just look at these two sentences right here. That is the girl. She has headphones. Now, there's nothing wrong with them. They're grammatically perfect, but they feel kind of short and choppy, don't they? So, how could we combine these two ideas into one really smooth, natural-sounding sentence? Let's see how.
The secret, the answer to that question, is a special kind of word called a relative pronoun. You can think of them as the magic glue for our sentences. They're what's going to help us solve this exact problem.
So what exactly is a relative pronoun? Well, just like it says here, it's a word that refers back to a noun, a person or a thing that you've already mentioned. Its main job is to be a bridge connecting two different thoughts into one single, much stronger sentence. It's all about connecting ideas. Let's see one in action. Look at this sentence. This is the dress that I'm going to wear to the party. You see that special word, that? It's doing all the work. It lets us avoid saying two sentences, you know? This is the dress. I will wear it. Instead, that connects everything together. It points right back to the dress and makes one beautiful, fluid sentence. Okay, so this is cool, but how do we know which word to use? Well, you're in luck. There's really just one simple golden rule you have to remember, and it's all about knowing the difference between people and things. And here is that simple rule. It's so straightforward. When you are talking about people, you always use the word who. And when you're talking about objects or just things, you use that or which. That's pretty much it. That's the main idea. People get who, and things get that or which. Simple, right?
So let's look at an example with a person. My older sister, who is almost 11, is planning her birthday party. Because my older sister is a person, the only correct choice here is who. Makes perfect sense.
And now for an object. I don't like the decorations that she has chosen. Decorations, well, they're things, right? They're objects. So here we correctly use that. We could also have said which she has chosen. Both are absolutely perfect.
All right, you've got the golden rule. You've seen some examples. I think you're ready. It's time to put what you've learned to the test. Let's do a few quick practice questions together.
Okay, here's the first one. The birthday cake blank my mom made is shaped like a car. What word do you think goes in that blank space? Just think. Is a birthday cake a person or is it a thing?
And the answer is which. You also could have used that. If you got that right, fantastic job. A birthday cake is a thing. It's an object. So which or that is the perfect choice. Okay, let's do another one. There are the children blank have been invited to the party. So what do you think for this one? Are the children people or are they things? Which word fits here? Of course, it has to be who. The children are people, so who is the only word that works? See, you are definitely getting the hang of this. Okay, last one for practice. Let's make sure we've got this down. I'm wrapping some presents I bought for my sister. Think about the word presents. What category do they fall into? And the correct answer here is that, or of course, which. Excellent. Excellent work. Presents are objects, so we use that or which. You have now officially mastered the basic rule. And just like that, you have a new skill. By really understanding this one simple rule, you've basically unlocked a new grammar superpower. It's going to make your English speaking and your writing so much stronger. So let's just do a super quick recap. These are the main things to remember. First,
Relative pronouns are there to connect your ideas. Second, you always use who for people. And third, you use that or which for things. That's really the whole secret. If you can remember that, you are on your way.
So, now it's your turn. The power is in your hands. Go out and try to build some of your own sentences. Listen for how native speakers use these words. Don't be afraid to experiment. So the real question is, what amazing new sentences are you going to build? Thanks for joining me for this.